Good afternoon. I'm Billy Johnson, Assistant Director of the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety. Thank you for coming out in support of our drunk driving over the limit under arrest campaign that begins August 20th and runs through Labor Day weekend, September 6th. I must start by thanking our law enforcement community for their hard work and dedication to keeping Kentucky roadways safe. You are the backbone of this campaign, and without your support, it would not be possible. This National Drunk Driving Crackdown is a program organized by the U.S. Department of Transportation's National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. It focuses on combining high visibility enforcement with heightened public awareness through advertising and publicity. The goal is simple: get impaired drivers off the road. Drunk driving is one of America's most often committed and deadliest crimes, killing thousands of innocent lives each year on our nation's roadways. In Kentucky last year, there were over 5,000 alcohol-related crashes, resulting in over 2,600 injuries and 203 deaths. 6 of those deaths occurred over the Labor Day holiday. Boyd County had 49 alcohol-related crashes. There were no fatalities, however, 28 people were injured. We at the Office of Highway Safety want the public to realize that impaired driving is no accident, nor is it a victimless crime. Even if you beat the odds and walk away from an impaired driving crash, violators often face jail time, loss of their driver's license, higher insurance rates, attorney fees, lost work time, and dozens of other expenses. The greatest risk, however, is taking someone's life. I'd like now to introduce our first speaker, Captain Merrill Harrison from the Kentucky State Police Post 14 here in Ashland.
The Kentucky State Police is excited to participate in this campaign with Ashland Police Department and other local police agencies in this most important campaign against drunk and impaired driving. One person killed by a drunk driver is one too many in the entire state of Kentucky. Everybody depends on the badge. That's one thing that they pledge, is to try to get drunk drivers off the road. Everybody has family members that travel up and down these roads and friends, and it's a very important part of every police officer's job to get impaired drivers off the road. During this campaign, the state police will beef up efforts. There'll be some federal overtime to get more officers out on the road. We'll be participating in traffic safety checkpoints, checking for intoxicated drivers, as well as insurance, operator's license, and other infractions that we may find. We'll also be implementing speed details. We'll have beefed up patrols in the evening hours that are higher DUI times. And in our Ford County area here at the Post 14 area, that is one of the goals we've had during the whole year, is to lower the accident injuries regarding DUIs and fatalities. So this is another step that we can take with this federal overtime money to get out there and get more troopers on the road to fight this epidemic among the nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Captain Harrison. Now please help me welcome our next speaker, Major Todd Kelly with the Ashland Police Department.
Good afternoon. The Ashland Police Department will be participating heavily in this DUI enforcement campaign by implementing high visibility enforcement activities such as saturation patrols. Will include traffic safety checkpoints. Will be emphasizing heavily on seatbelt use both at day and nighttime. We'll also be moving along the US 60 safety corridor along with US 23 as an emphasis due to our high crash locations that are identified along that route. And also we'll be moving within the city limits in our local roads, which are identified as having high traffic volumes and high crash sites. So we'll be working both with the Kentucky State Police, our agency with saturation patrols and high visibility, and also neighboring jurisdictions in both here in Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia during the campaign.
Thank you, Major Kelly. Everyone must remember that a VAC of .08 is the legal limit. but that doesn't mean you can safely drive at .07. Impairment begins as soon as you take that first drink, affecting your reaction time and ability to think clearly. If you decide to drink, always plan ahead and have a designated driver. Call a taxi or find a sober friend or family member. It's not worth the risk. For others on the road, be sure to always wear your seatbelt. Not only is it the law in Kentucky, but it's the best protection against a drunk driver. We've heard all the excuses for not wearing a seatbelt. They're old and tired, and they're all negated by a single simple fact: seatbelts save lives. So please buckle up and make your friends and family do the same. And if you're riding a motorcycle, wear a helmet and other protective gear. It's your best defense against injury and death. Thank you for coming, and remember, if you're over the limit, you will be under arrest.